it's Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and today I'm here to talk about extra costs on a cruise. Okay, well, once you have that cruise paid off, you can actually just get on board and pretty much not spend another penny if you don't want to. But that usually doesn't happen with most people. So I'm going to go over some of the extra costs involved. I've had a lot of new clients lately that are brand new cruisers, and so they are very concerned with this and have a lot of questions. So I'm here to answer them. So first up, before we get on that cruise ship, let me touch base here on a couple little things that you need to take into consideration. Okay, whether you're flying or driving into the port. If you're flying, you need to take into consideration your airline tickets. You know, if you have to pay for your baggage, you know, once you get there, the hotel you're going to stay in for the night before, and same thing with driving. Take into consideration where you're going to be parking, the gas to get there, and if you do need to stay in a hotel the night before as well, with your meals the night before and all that. Okay, so that's something you just, you know, extra you need to take into consideration. So there you go. Next up, now let's talk about once you're on the ship. Okay, once you're on the ship, they will automatically tack on gratuities depending on what cruise line and ship you're on. It can be anywhere from like $12.95 on up to like $17 per person per day. So, and some cruise lines will allow you to take them off if you don't want to pay them. But ones like Norwegian, they will take them off, but they will not refund them until after you're home. They will send you a check in the mail. Other cruise lines, maybe like Carnival, they will let you take them off there if you want and just take them right off your bill. Okay, I don't recommend this. I'm just letting you know the facts here, okay? I don't recommend anyone ever take off their gratuities. That's just part of the cruise. Okay, so there's one extra cost right there. Next, you will have excursions. You're going to want to take excursions and see things in the ports, okay? So you need to take into consideration what you're going to be doing. Allow for that, and you can pre-book your excursions. You can bring the money along, book them once you're on board, or you get off and just grab an excursion at the port there. But however you want to do it. And you can stay on the ship if you want. You don't even have to do any excursions. So it's totally up to you. But that's another added cost to take into consideration. Okay, next up, alcohol, soda, specialty drinks, specialty coffees, things like that. That's another cost. You can pre-purchase alcohol packages and soda packages, things like that. Pre-purchase a bottle of alcohol for your room, whatever you want. But those are all added costs to the price of your cruise. But once again, you can get on board. You can drink juice, lemonade, iced tea, coffee, water, things like that, and not spend another dime if you don't want to. So, but those are another added cost. Next up, photos. Oh my gosh. Everyone's, especially first-time cruisers, probably going to want to purchase a photo, especially on formal night. Okay, but it's completely optional. The photos will run you about $20 and on up, depending on the cruise line. But it's optional. Another option you have is to bring your own camera or phone and have someone snap a picture of you. So there you go. Next, let's talk about the next biggest money maker on the cruise other than alcohol, and that is the casino. Okay, there are a lot of people who love the casino. Some people spend many hours in the casino, spending lots of money on a cruise line. But there you go. That's another way to spend money. Totally optional. Gift shops. There are many gift shops on board the cruise lines. Anywhere from you can purchase clothing, purses, watches, jewelry, perfumes, souvenirs, candy, just anything. So that's another way you can spend some money. Gift shops. Okay, next, internet. You know, any of you that cannot stand to be without your social media or the internet for the week, they do offer packages for that as well on board, and you can sometimes pre-purchase them depending on the cruise line, or you can purchase them on board. But once again, that is another cost. Next up, specialty dining. Okay, there were back in the day where there really wasn't such a thing as specialty dining. Everything you ate and drank was included on a cruise ship. Well, times have changed, and the new wave is specialty dining. So with that being said, you can still get on a cruise ship and eat for free the whole time if you want. You can eat in the buffets free. You can eat in the main dining rooms for free. And there are other areas like the pizza places on most ships, and some of the burger places and things like that around the pool areas. Those are usually included as well. But they do have specialty dining, and that can run you anywhere from maybe like $15 on up to like $70 or $80 for like a chef's table for the evening. But you know, they have most of the cruise lines have steakhouses. They have just different fine dining venues, Italian, Japanese. So, you know, the chef's table. So there's all kinds of things you can partake in if you choose to spend the money. Okay, another thing is the spa. Okay, a lot of people get on the cruise ship, especially new cruisers, and they're like, oh, I want to go to the spa, get a massage, I'm on a cruise. Well, you will pay for it, and they will try to sell you many products after as well, which you will pay highly for. So that is another way to spend money on board. You know, they do all kinds of things, massages, facials, manicures, pedicures. They will do your hair for you, all kinds of things. So that is another way that you can spend money on a cruise ship. And the last thing I'm going to talk about here is the fitness classes. Most cruise lines they have a gym, you know, and fitness center, and most of them will offer some additional classes. They do have a lot of included classes, but some will offer, you know, different yoga, Zumba, you know, things like that classes that you can take, and there's, you know, an additional fee usually attached to those. So there you go. Those are all my kind of just quick things I can think of off the top of my head that you can spend money on. I'm sure there are probably a few more out there, and anyone that can think of any more, please put them in the comments below to help these new cruisers here. And there you go. Until next time, happy cruising.